Hi everybody, this is Father Daniel. Welcome to the Tuesday update. As every year, we will have our breakfast at Wolfer's Roots in preparation for this Advent season. We will have our men's breakfast with Tom Marino as our speaker. Will be Friday, December the 6th from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. And the next day, Saturday, December 7th, Carol Aloco will be our speaker at the women's breakfast from 8:30, 9:30 a.m. Please see the website for more information, Wolfer's Roots, for our Advent breakfast. Also, we have a very busy and very well-planned weekend. This weekend, we will have at the atrium of the church, that's the side of the church that goes to the chapel. We will have a table with lost and found items. If you lost something here in the church in these past weeks or months or whatever, just make sure to stop by and check because maybe it's there. Also, we will have some books that people have been donated to the church, religious books, in that table as well. You will be free to take one if you feel you need it. It will be a wonderful way to start this Advent season with a religious and spiritual reading in preparation for that mystery of Jesus Christ. Also, we will have hospitality after the 10 and the noon Mass this Sunday. Please come to the parish hall. We will have coffee, tea, donuts, but most important, it will be all of us there. We will be there. We gather together because we want to be anchored to Jesus Christ the Lord. Being anchored to Jesus Christ is being together as a community of faith. This hospitality after 10 and 12 will be a wonderful opportunity for all of you to know more about what we do as a church and also for us to know more who you are. Finally, our collection weekend is this weekend. We will have our annual Judy Renelli clothing drive, looking for a gentle use men's, women, baby, or children clothing or children shoes. Please put all those items, all those donations in plastic bags and give it to us. You can put it at the atrium of the church and we will take care of that. Thank you for all your generosity and your future donations. We'll also be collecting frozen turkeys from area shelters. Please strive for the smaller size of turkeys and turkey breast on Saturday from 3 to 5 and Sunday from 9 to noon. You can bring any items to our parish circle and you will see a bigger truck there picking all the items. And thank you for all your generosity. Thanks to help these area shelters. Also, this weekend, we will have our regular Sacred Heart food pantry collection. Thank you for that. This weekend, our second collection will be the campaign for human development. This collection goes to empower those working on the margins to break the circle of poverty. Here in the church, all the time, we mention that we want to impact other communities. This is a good way to do an impact in specific communities who are living in poverty right now. Please save the date for our St. Pius X School Gala, Winter's Night Out on Saturday, March 29th at Wolfer's Roots. March 29th at Wolfer's Roots. Please visit our website to learn more about how became a sponsor. We need more sponsors for this school gala. We are doing a lot of things in the school. Thank you for your help, and now we need more of your help. If you want to be a sponsor, check the website and register for that and check how you can become a sponsor for this beautiful event. We need extra volunteers for some upcoming service opportunities here at the church, including Harris Feed and Read, Capital City Rescue Mission, and more. Please look at our service page on the website, and this one will be a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to start this season of Advent doing some services. We have our senior bingo here from 12:30 to 1:30 at the upper room. Just make sure to check the website and register for that event. If you are an expectant or an adoptive mother-to-be, please join us on November the 24th after the 10 o'clock Mass for a special blessing. We'll be around 10:45. we do that blessing at the chapel. If you are expectant, adopted mother-to-be, or you know somebody, or you have a family member expecting, and you want to receive that blessing, you are welcome. And then you let know your family that you receive a blessing on their names. It will be a wonderful, wonderful way to let the people know that we as church are happy for them in this beautiful journey in motherhood and fatherhood. We would love to give you all this blessing to all of you. Even if I'm doing the Tuesday update, we have a thought for the weekend. The thought for this weekend is, love is the door through which we pass from selfishness to service. Love is the door through which we pass from selfishness to service. Now, because I'm doing the Tuesday update, Deacon Marion will give you the little preview with the readings for this coming weekend. We love you all. Just remember, we are trying to be connected to Jesus Christ the Lord. We are anchored to Jesus Christ. And the only way to be anchored to Jesus Christ is recognizing the love He has for all of us. Bye-bye, everybody. Nice to see you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Deacon Marty. I'm here to go over the readings for this weekend. In the first reading from Daniel 12, we hear God's justice and reward of those who remain faithful to Him. We also hear another term in there called the apocalypse. And when he talks about that, a lot of people get nervous because they think it's the end times. And what the apocalypse really means is that it's an unveiling of heavenly mysteries, especially in our human history. So just be leery of that. Anyhow, the second one from the Psalm, our Psalm reading this weekend, talks about the Lord is with us, and He shows us the path of life with His fullness and joys. Pretty appropriate for this time of year, I think. That second reading is a letter to the Hebrews, and they speak about Jesus' priesthood, and it's carried on from the previous weeks that we heard about His priesthood. And what he talks about there is He doesn't require sacrifice anymore for forgiveness of sins, that through His life, death, and resurrection, He has taken care of that sin for us. And then we're also called as to live a priestly life just like He does, and that starts with our baptisms. We're baptized into His priestly life. And then lastly, we hear the gospel. It's Mark 13, 24 through 32. And again, Jesus talks about, going back to that first reading, of cosmic upheaval. And He tells us to learn from the fig tree. In other words, pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on around us, and look for the signs that we may need to change and be born into Him, or to continue our life in with Him. And that it comes from a life on earth, and that we have to be prepared, because when this life on earth ends, we want to be prepared to go to heaven with Him.